Well, Target stock today has gotten absolutely annihilated, selling off 21% today after hours. So we're going to be talking about what does this mean for Target? Is this the end of Target? Are we never going to, shop there ever again? So I hope you guys all enjoyed this video. If you guys do, hit that like button, subscribe. If you guys want to learn more about investing and trading in the market, check out our school. It's awesome. Private live streams, quizzes, lectures, all that good stuff. If you guys just want to take trading to the next level, check it out. We have our Black Friday sale going on down below. Code Black Friday for 51% off. So check it out down below. And guys, let's jump into this. So like I said, Target today has gotten absolutely annihilated. Looking at this stock here, you guys can see it went from about $158 all the way down to $120, which honestly, it might not seem like a huge move, but for a multi-million dollar, if not billion-dollar corporation, this is millions of dollars of market cap gone like that. Gone like that because investors are worried because as of today, the company did announce their earnings report. So this is when they come and say, hey, guys, we expect Target to bring in X amount of dollars. If they exceed expectations, what happens is the stock skyrockets up. But in this case, they missed. I'll just be upfront about it. They missed. So looking at this is kind of what happened here. Whoops, wrong tab. This is kind of what happened here. And the broker I'm using is MOOMOO. For those of you that always ask, they have really good news. So I always use them and they're my trading broker. I'll put a link to them down below if you guys want to sign up with them. You guys get 20 free stock. But anyway, so Target CEO says customers continue to spend cautiously, and they pretty much missed their earnings report. So anytime you have this is never a good sign here. So the stock plunged 17% pre-market trading, and looking at here, the net income for the quarter to November 2nd dropped to $854 million or $1.85 a share from $971 million the same time a year ago. So we're seeing customers right now not spending. That's the CEO summarized it pretty well. The total revenue grew 1.1%, which is better than zero. I'll just say that. If that was zero or negative, you could expect a 35% sell off on this. The total revenue grew 1% to $25.6 billion. That was below the estimate that Wall Street put out of near and around $25.8 billion, making it the first top line miss in 5 quarters and the second miss in 11 quarters. Comparable sales or sales stores at least 13 months were up 0.3%, which also missed expectations of 1.5. So that's pretty bad there. The gross margin fell to 27.2% from 27.4. Not too worried about that, to be honest with you. It is important, but you will see that fluctuate, especially if they're missing revenue. They're gonna continue to try to get people in the store. But let's talk about, should you buy this stock, right? That's everyone's main question here. So I do think a couple of things. Let's look at what the analyst price targets say. So average analyst price target is near and around 179. The lowest is 157, and this is prior to this earnings. So I do expect some of these to come down. But looking at this chart here, you guys will kind of notice that we've actually seen Target kind of on this like downward trend. So for me, for like a long-term investment, I wouldn't buy it. For me, with all my investments, if I'm looking to trade a stock, that's different than investing in it. But I always want the trend in my direction. At the end of the day, when you invest in a company, you have to be confident of the future. And given that, yes, this is only a little, a dip down of 21%, which in hindsight, we've seen companies like Apple sell off, 20% in a day, but looking here, what concerns me is this, where we saw a very similar situation where the stock sold off right here. And then what happened? It bounced up a little bit. And this is where I think the biggest move would be on like a trade out of a stock like this. But over the course of a couple of months later, what happened? Just sell off. And that's the thing. Target right now, they're closing a lot of their stores, and obviously people aren't spending like they used to. So, yes, you could buy in on a very undervalued point for Target, but for me, I'm not taking the chance. I think the risk versus reward is too high for like a long-term investment. But for a trade, on the other hand, there's an indicator called the RSI, which I always teach. And why I love it here is looking at this. This is this green squiggly line down here. Historically, anything under like a 30 is an undervalued point for the stock. So right here with the stock selling off this much, it's like buying this stock, back in about here, where it followed by huge buying pressure. Yeah, it sold off, but still, even in here where we had some good moves, of some momentum. So I do think, yes, there could be a trade out of this stock, but for an investment, it's not my cup of tea. So guys, hope you guys all enjoyed this. If you did, hit that like button, subscribe, and that's everything going on with Target. Bad earnings. I'm sorry. We'll see you guys. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Take care.